You are now tuned in to Owen's Exhibit. Welcome back to the podcast. Today we have a very special episode. I'm here with Hitkidd. Hitkidd, can you introduce yourself? Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm South Memphis. I'm Hitkidd. I'm from South Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Running for president. I can't really run for president. I ain't 35 yet. But, we in New York working.
Dope. All right, now we're going to get into the icebreaker section. So just fire off the answers that come to your mind as soon as I let you know what the questions are.
All right.
So if you weren't a music producer, what would you be doing?
Teacher.
Who is somebody that has provided you valuable guidance?
Metro. Booming. Outside of my dad, I was going to say my dad, but it's a given.
All right, name dropping. All right. What is something that's overrated?
High fashion clothes.
High fashion clothes. Why do you say that?
I ain't got to pay all that money to dress, to be fashionable.
What's your favorite brand to wear?
Really not a brand, I just wear Goodwill clothes.
All right. What's the best side dish?
Beans. Big bag of beans. Shout out Rocket John.
What artists are on your go-to playlist?
Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi and Duke.
What's something you do that most people wouldn't know?
I play Ultimate Frisbee. I'm a real Ultimate Frisbee player.
Last one. What's your favorite moment from today?
Knowing how much we done did throughout the week.
Dope. Now we're going to get into the real intense questions. So, think through your answers and just give it your best shot. Let us know a little bit about yourself and where you come from. So the first one is, where do you think your story really begins?
Probably really at the womb, because my dad did music, so I was born into the studio, and it kind of, that being around it, everything he was doing at the time kind of played a role into what I'm doing now and how I am now. So really probably like when I was like 2 or 3 maybe, really 3, probably most likely 2, because I got pictures to prove that, but yeah, around that time.
What were you doing at the age of 2?
I was trying to teach myself how to record on the piano and the tape player. Like I had a piano playing a song and press record on the stereo and rap like that.
Yeah. All right. So what do you consider your biggest accomplishment as a producer so far?
My perspective is like what you feel like is a genre.
Interpret it how you want.
Being able to help people around me get better.
And how would you describe the tracks that you produce?
Gangster, Off the Wall. That's it. Gangster, Off the Wall. Because I might pop out with an R&B song that sound like me.
What motivates you to keep creating?
My family. Especially my son, because he don't realize it's like he not what's the word start to see? Yeah, he not conscious of everything. He not quite conscious of everything yet.
Okay. And you want to provide for them? You want to set a good example for them? What's the main reason?
Well, set an example, always.
Yeah.
This with everybody, everything around me, I want to set an example.
What type of artists do you like working with?
The ones that like to listen. So if we don't have like the same type of sound, if you able to listen to me enough, and I'm able to listen to you enough, we can at least compromise and get some work done. So it's really like the person who easy to listen to. But as far as like workflow and sound wise, then there'll be somebody who like kind of got high energy.
Yeah.
And don't mind taking criticism.
Okay. And do you also like receiving criticism?
Yeah, got to. Yeah. I don't want nobody around me to let me go backwards. We need that. Everybody needs that. You need that.
Can you think of some moments in particular where you've learned a lot from other people?
Just being probably like A$AP Rocky maybe. Just kind of saying like him being at such a high level of artist and him still being down to earth and being in the process of watching it work, like dang, okay, I see that I can be doing this too, or he helped me change my perspective. Like it'd probably be like Rocket, Juicy J, and Metro. Those like my top 3 people that I've been around and been able to work with, where they made me feel like I can be inspired to learn new stuff and be able to take criticism well.
Yeah. And what do you think put them in the position to learn that much, or why do you think they have consumed all this knowledge?
They were willing to listen. Listen, man, they were willing to listen, and just based off experiences too.
Yeah.
Good and bad. This man, that's a chunk of how you kind of get that experience to be able to teach other people around. Like Juicy J being in the business for 30, 40 years, he able to do that because he went through so much. Like he just know enough information to tell other people about it. You don't tell everybody, but yeah.
Yeah. What is something you want to teach other people, or what message would you have for other people? Maybe wanting to get into producing, or just, young creatives in general.
Do what you feel like is creative for you at the time. So don't feel like
you have to stick to one path.
Yeah, like if you feel cool about doing it, do it. Ain't nobody try it.
Yeah.
Just try it. It's cool.
When did you know that producing was your path, or is it something that you feel like is your calling?
I guess getting the best out of every situation, or getting the best out of anything, whether it's people or situation. I think that's it. This really it. I just leave it at that, because like sometimes I be thinking it just be the people I get the best out of, but also the situation, because I'm what you call stoic, and I'm able to like handle the situation without like being really emotional, and that's why I say situations and people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you think producing is your calling, and that's something you're gonna do for longevity?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm born, like I said, I was born into it. Like in my, like I can't not do it. My son has a lot of rhythm at 1 years old.
Okay.
A lot of rhythm. Yeah.
And do you want him to follow the same?
He can do whatever he want to do. I'm gonna be right behind him. Yeah.
You be happy though if he?
Yeah, of course. I ain't gonna be hard on, like, I'm not gonna get myself into it unless he want me there. I'm gonna be there as a father, but like as a producer, experienced producer, I'm gonna give him the room to learn. Like I just can't hop in and here you go, son, a silver spoon.
Yeah.
He gotta learn, he gotta get them experiences, because it's gonna help as he get older. Like he learn a little better when he get older.
Yeah.
As he get older.
Yeah. Definitely have that well-rounded mindset. And then when he makes the decision to do it, you're more than willing to step in and show him the route. Yeah, that's dope. And what do you think sets you apart from other producers?
Nothing. So the one the same answers. Really, I just help other people around me get better, and I know how to coach, depending on who I'm dealing with. So I might be dealing with this artist. I say I got 2 artists. I can't talk to this artist how I talk to this artist. So I'm really good at knowing like where I'm at with people. Like, just controlling the room. Controlling the room, really. That was what producers supposed to do. A lot of them don't do it. They just sit there and make beats, so they're not a producer, they're just a beat maker.
Yeah. So you really enjoy the collaboration of it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be really fun, especially like the beginning part of when you're trying to work together and you don't really know what's going on, but y'all working, and then you really feel it later on in the session, like we catching the momentum. Then it just really feels good to me.
Yeah. Can you take me through the process of how something like this would even work if an artist wanted to work with you, or how does that get initiated?
For example, like Cleo, she came here early. Like it was our first time being able to work together. It was our second time meeting though, but we never worked together. So us trying to meet in the middle and compromise with each other how we was gonna work, because she might work a certain way, I work a certain way, but it's kind of start off slow. Then I was able to see how I could talk to her to be able to help her take what I'm saying, and she was able to do that. Now I know how I can approach her, and now the session get easier. Then she kind of catching her vibe, and now you rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you go, you start to create that connection and really understand how that person works.
Yeah, if you really into it, you'll really feel it. Like,
Yeah.
it's a feeling. Most of this stuff is about like feeling. Like, you'll feel it.
Yeah. When do you think you're most creative? What moments are you most creative?
What moment? Dang, that's a good one. What moment am I most creative? Probably after I take a break. I believe. I think that's the most inspired. But when I'm most creative, when I'm not thinking about nothing, I just get to doing it. And I'm like, this try song.
Yeah.
Just go through some different sound. Go walk outside, come back in, be with my son. Whether I be with my son or something all day, or be with my family, then I just go to the room and start working. Just like, dang, I done did, like, cleaned up, went out with my family, did this, did that, handled some grown folks business, then go make music. I had an experience before this, so
Yeah.
it's like if I go out and do stuff, I just get a sense of inspiration.
I get it. You have these grooves in your life that you get into, and then, you just appreciate that time when you get to be alone doing your own work and really building off of that.
Yeah, that's it. They go back to say that's their feeling.
Yeah. What impact does coming from Memphis have on your career?
A whole lot. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just a seventh sense. Like, you just being from Memphis, like, you just have a different edge than a lot of people. It's just a certain, like, feeling.
Yeah. Who do you like working with out of Memphis?
My friend Cash. Everybody you see here, as far as like artists, well, everybody in general, but when it comes to artists, Cash, Duke Deuce, anybody you can see me work with in Memphis, that's what I like to work with.
Yeah.
Because I work with who I want to work with.
And why do you think, you have such a strong connection to these people, or what makes you want to come back to working with them? Is it because you feel like coming from this city, you have to lift these people up, or what is it, do you think?
A little bit of both, and people like working with me because most likely my personality, and then also me being an older person, like, you would want somebody with a name like how I have, like, as of now, based on what I've been doing, what I did. Like, it's cool to be working with somebody like that that's also a good person too, and this is one of the main things for sure.
Yeah. What do you want audiences to experience from your work?
Don't want you to feel like you there, or you was there doing when we was making it, or it take you to a place where you can see yourself in. Like, you're a song that sound like you out of space. I want you to feel like you out of space. I want you to create a visual in your head as you listen to the music if you're not watching the video. But if you're watching the video, you need to feel like you there right now.
Yeah, you produced a video, is that right?
Yeah, I directed and produced a lot of videos, like Shibuya and F.N.F, Set the Tone 1, Set the Tone 2, and really in the other videos, like, me and my partners come up with this outside. Sometimes I make songs just because I want to do a video to it.
Yeah?
Include my own. Yeah.
That's dope. And does the visual just come to your mind, like you're imagining things, then you decide, oh, okay, we got to make a song to this?
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of stuff I only do because I see it. I don't really like doing stuff I don't see.
Yeah.
I can't see. When it comes to a song, if I do like 2-3 instruments in the beat, that's enough for me to put together the whole video. The beat not even finished. I already finished the beat, finished the song, whoever I feel like could be on it, finish the video. I feel like the whole concept was already done in my mind.
Yeah. So are you coming up with these imaginations when you're in the studio just working, and then it strikes a nerve in you and you start to visualize it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I was literally sitting at this meeting yesterday, and I was coming up with videos as I'm playing the music, like, even though I already heard the songs a few times, but as I'm in a different setting, different environment, I'm able to, like, have these thoughts, like, out the top of my head. Like, I already went through the whole video. As I'm listening to the song, as I'm playing it for them, I'm directing the video in my head.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite videos that you produced?
It had to be Shibuya, because it kind of took a little more to get it done, because we had to get insurance. I ain't know nothing about none of this stuff. I'm just like, can we just get the place to shoot the video? Because we did it at school. I put together a team of people that never really worked with each other, but they were familiar, but they didn't work with each other. We had stylists. I had got the Airbnb, put together the Airbnb, ran it. Hey, the truck, like how everything was just put together, how I was able to put the team together. It wasn't no hiccups, except like we just kind of ran short on time, but I was able to improvise, with it. And then some of the camera didn't work. I think the monitor a little bit was off, the improvisation with it. Yeah, that was cool. And then editing the video when we got back. And so I was co-editing it, because I don't really, I can actually edit myself, but not how I really want to see it. And be able to be on Discord and get that done was pretty cool.
Dang, well, it seems like you should have said that was also your advantage. The fact that, you have this creative ability to produce everything from the music and the beat all the way through to the visuals.
Yeah.
There's not too many people doing that, right?
Nah, it's only a handful of people doing that. So I'm trying to make it look incredible as possible. Like, I know that I see that people like that I do that. So now let me make it look way better now. Like,
yeah,
because I that's why I haven't really did a video, dropped the visual yet. This, and then this other one I did with Clay, Chris Perry the third, he my homie. We did it again. We put the video we had called 30 Minutes, right? We did that a few years ago with the Vasquez Rocks. Like, location scout, we was like, bro, I don't really know who can get in there. We drove there, did that video. I had shot some of the scene and went back to Memphis that same day, finished it, and put it out the next day. Then a few years later, boom, we do 60 minutes. It's part 2 of 30 minutes. And we took the concept of 30 minutes, mixed it with the Matrix, because how the song was, and put it together from me looking at the color grade from the actual Matrix movie, add that to it, to the costume, to the wardrobe. I actually went to go get the replica glasses from the movie.
Yeah.
It cost me like $200 just to get one pair of shades. And put that together. Got like little props. This is my first time trying to put some props together and make it look aesthetically pleasing. Then editing the video too was pretty cool. We found a little spot with the Matrix in the background. It was falling down from the sky. So those 2 videos was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, you were really dedicated to that.
Yeah.
Going all out for it.
Man,
You still got the shades?
that was they somewhere out there in my drawer. But that came out of my pocket. Because I wanted to put together the video. So all this stuff coming out of my pocket, but it's just how dedicated I am.
Yeah. Well, I mean, saying for myself, I have like a small discography, but like for someone like you've been working all this time. Do you enjoy going back and looking at these things that you've created?
Yeah, I don't really realize it until I get to being around people, and then I don't really like showing going and showing my stuff. Because sometimes it might be feel like I'm trying to one up on somebody or boast, and there I don't really do that. So that's why I don't really go back on it until I get around people like I ain't never been around before, or haven't just showed my work as a whole to them. Then I get to show, and I'm like, dang, I actually did. Like, and then they'll be looking at me like, bro, you did it? I'm like, yeah.
All right, this is probably like a repetitive question, but I just want to know, why do you love what you do?
It just feel good. I like making music. I like listening to it. It's just aesthetically pleasing. Like, I used to love riding the bus just so I can listen to my beats. I had to ride the city bus, and I just like listen to my beats. When I used to rake leads, I would always have my headphones just so I could listen to my beats on the MP3.
Damn.
Just so I could I just love listening to beats. And that's how I end up really, really like starting to be able to make my own beats, because I would listen to people on like the producers and stuff that was coming around the time. I'm like, I think I can. They made me confident enough to really, really get to making my own beats. And it's just fun to do. It's just feel good to my body and my soul to listen to music and make it.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get a better understanding of that process. You said there was producers that you were around and you kind of started.
No, it was the producers I would listen to
Yeah.
on SoundClick, and we'll just sit there and listen to the beats like all day. Like I download this before I even really thought to go get in my own computer and make beats. My dad was making beats in the house, and I asked him from time to time, but I always had like my little piano, and I just played like the little beats on there. But yeah, producers like Vibe, Superstar O, Johnny Giuliano, and all of them familiar with me now, so it's pretty cool.
That's sick. So on SoundClick, you would just pull some beats off of there and listen to them? Just no.
It might have been like,
no audio?
nah. No, it's just straight beats. Like I just download it and just listen to it.
Yeah.
Cause it just sound cool, and I go on like the top beats or something like that, or I get really digging in deep and just find the beats I like with low downloads.
Yeah.
It was like I was on this before anybody else was.
And then how did you get into kind of making this a career?
I don't know, it's still just flashed. I was just making beats over his house in the front yard, and now we here. It's crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. Ooh, that's a good one. It's just like a whole little blur. Like I literally remember a gray stereo in front of his house, and we got the CD and we play our beats. Like I go make beats, and I get up the next morning and go to his house and play the beats. Like, man, yeah, these are hard. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. It definitely sounds like you were proud of what you were creating at that time. And
oh yeah,
I want to ask, what's been a moment where you were really, captivated by it or like surprised? Has there been an interaction that you've had maybe with someone that's looked up to you, or like when's a time that you remember really feeling a lot of gratitude for the position that you're in?
Probably either meeting Drake or being on meeting Drake was one. Going to CMG Bash after F.N.F drop and seeing the crowd reacted to F.N.F in Memphis, like this is crazy. Going and hearing my name at the Grammys, for the nomination call. Yeah, this is my top one out
Those are some big moments for sure. What do you want to be known for?
Helping getting the best out of people. That's it, really.
That's it?
Yeah.
What's the goal? Where are you moving? Like, what's the journey? What's the destination, really?
To tell a story with each phase that I want to do for like each project. Like, how Kanye is one person, like he has this look he is for an album, then he has another look. Like I want to be able to tell that type of story through my music or through whatever I'm doing and make it interesting.
I see you have a lot of tattoos on you. Is there one that's, more meaningful or something that's really significant to you?
I have to really pay attention. Nah. I mean, this one right here, me and my wife got it. I got the king, she got the queen. Allah has his own like value. I just got a tattoo, my latest tattoo on the back of my neck. I got a power button.
You got a power button?
Yeah.
What made you get that?
I always have power. I never run out of energy.
That's sick. We're kind of rounding out the questions now, but honestly, I really want to know like what's on your mind and what it is that keeps you creating and motivated the most. What's something that you want to speak on?
What motivates me the most? Seeing that, being able to see my progression. I had to sometimes step back and see what's going on and really be like, oh, man, I'm really doing this. And I forgot what was the second part.
I want to know what's on your mind. Is there anything that you've been going through in your life that you're really trying to figure out?
Not anymore now.
Not anymore. Everything's pretty crystal clear. You've got the vision in your mind.
Yeah, you gotta execute it now. Like I see everything. Obviously, it wasn't no cakewalk, but I had to regroup a whole lot of time to myself and be like, "Hey, this, that." And I made some tough like choices. You know, when it comes to might have to go out like at the studio session. My son got to do this. Somebody gets sick. You got 2 events at one time. You got to choose one, and you ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. Like all that, just adding and building up to like what at this point. So
yeah. So what is the vision?
Just telling the story through each phase. Whatever I'm doing at the moment, tell that, show people that you can do this, and ain't got to worry about what nobody else doing. You can do whatever you want to. Honestly, no, not trying to be cliche, but you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. You don't have any set goals though?
I own a lot of businesses.
Was Camp South the first business? Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of intangible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just got I'm starting a new business. It's a detailing business, and then it's pretty cool. It's finna start out pretty cool. I see it. It's pretty cool. And then I got the cigar business janitorial business with my dad. And then we finna do cigars too. I don't smoke cigars, but my dad wanted me to be with him. He got a cigar named after me and my son.
Dang. I definitely wouldn't have known these things about you. So I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me and share a little bit about your story. Is there anything else you think you got on your mind you want to get off?
Hitkidd for president.
All right. Well, dope. Thanks so much.
No,